She thought she was alone, but then she heard her name whispered, soft, familiar, coming from inside the walls. She checked every corner, nothing, and then it spoke again. From her own lips, Maya had always thought silence was safe. That was why she chose the apartment. 3rd floor, corner unit. One side with no neighbors, no shared walls. After years of living in a house full of arguments, TV noise, and footsteps that never stopped, she wanted stillness. She wanted to wake up in a place where every sound was hers alone. But the first night, she realized silence could be heavier than any noise. It wasn't the comforting quiet you expect from a new apartment. It pressed into her ears and chest, as if the building itself were listening. The apartment smelled of fresh paint and old wood. Something metallic lingered faintly in the corners. Boxes sat unopened across the living room. Shadows stretched and warped along the walls where the dim streetlight leaked through the windows. Maya checked the lock. Twice, then a 3rd time. Click, click, click. Only then did her chest relax slightly. She dragged the mattress she had brought into the bedroom, laying it on the floor. No bed frame yet, no curtains. Just moonlight spilling through the bare window, illuminating the dust motes dancing lazily in the air. Her phone buzzed. A message from her sister, Lena. "You alive?" Maya smiled faintly and typed back, "Barely. Apartment feels weird." Then she placed the phone face down and closed her eyes. Sleep was slow to come. Just as she felt herself drifting, Maya, her eyes snapped open. The room was exactly the same, but it felt thicker, denser. The air seemed to have weight. She froze. She had heard her name. It wasn't loud. It wasn't angry. It was close, too close. Someone whispered it next to her ear. Soft, almost familiar, like a voice she shouldn't recognize, yet somehow did. "Maya." She sat up, heart hammering painfully in her chest, scanning the shadows. The bedroom door was closed. The hallway beyond was silent. No footsteps, no movement, no explanation. She laughed, a small hollow sound. New place, exhaustion, anxiety. It was just her imagination. Still, she could not sleep. The 2nd night, she left the lamp on. The 3rd night, she slept with the TV murmuring softly, a stream of human voices filling the apartment so the silence could not creep in. Nothing happened. By the 5th night, she allowed herself a small sense of relief. She told herself she had imagined the first night's whisper, a trick of her weary mind. That was when it came back. "Maya." This time it came from the doorway. She froze. The voice was unmistakably female, gentle, soft, but with a strange pull at the chest, like the sound of someone calling for you whom you have failed to recognize or protect. "Why are you pretending I'm not here?" Maya's throat went dry. Her lips would not move. "Who's there?" she whispered. Silence. Then, softer still. "You promised you wouldn't leave me," Maya screamed, scrambling to the lamp switch. Light spilled across the room. Empty. The doorway was empty. The hallway beyond silent. The front door locked, just as she had left it. Hands shaking, she called Lena. "I heard someone again," she stammered. "A woman. She knows my name. She says things." There was a pause. "Maya," Lena said cautiously, "were you sleeping?" "No." "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm not crazy." "I never said that," Lena replied. "You've been under stress. Maybe talk to someone." After the call, Maya stayed awake until dawn, the lamp a small island of safety in the darkness. Days went by. Sometimes the whisper came from the wall beside her bed, sometimes from the bathroom mirror. Once, while washing dishes, she felt it behind her, breath brushing the back of her neck, always soft, always familiar, always calling her name. She began recording audio at night. If she could capture the voice, she could prove it was real. She wasn't imagining it. At 3:17 a.m. one night, the whisper came again. "Maya." Her phone vibrated slightly as the recorder captured the sound. Hands trembling, she played it back. Her own voice filled the room. Not exactly the same, slower, quieter, but undeniably hers, whispering her name. She dropped the phone. Her reflection stared back from the dark TV screen, pale, hollow-eyed, wrong. Behind her reflection, a shadow moved. She turned. Nothing. But the whisper came again, from her own lips. "Why did you forget me?" Maya stopped sleeping. She asked the landlord about the apartment's history. He smiled too easily, said it was clean, quiet, perfect for a single woman. She asked the old woman across the hall. "Voices?" she asked. "No, dear," the woman said. "You're the only one on that side." "Always have been?" "Yes." The words echoed inside her. Always have been. Fragments of memories surged. Antiseptic hallways, children laughing, a promise whispered in shadows, fire, smoke, a door that stayed closed because she was too afraid to open.